Thank you. I will turn to Greek because I understand that the majority is Greek-speaking, the audience. So, sorry.
Simply, I would like to say congratulations for choosing this topic. If we have this sustainable finance in a certain time, is the topic for some time now was a big question for all of us, because during periods of high prices in energy, with inflation, high inflation, one of the issues set on the table as a question was, can we continue to have priority sustainable finance and sustainability above all, and then talk about financing in terms of sustainability? And yes, all of us, at least in Europe, agreed that this is a priority to all of us. Yes, the answer is yes, it is a priority to all of us. Sustainable financing. The Commission since 2019 has as a transition to a clean circular economy, Green Deal, Action Plan, EU Renew, Sustainable Finance Strategy, which is the updated European strategy. At the same time, because all this transition costs a lot, at the same time we have the adoption of the investment pillar of the agreement, Sustainable Europe, aiming at within the next decade to have a mobilization of 3 billion of investment, including the fair transition mechanism for the period 2027 of certain billions to support employees and businesses. In this framework, the ESG, environmental social governance, is a one-way street with constant prioritization. We are moving towards this direction, and we go on without any delays. It's not easy because it costs a lot. On the other hand, if we do it properly, it is a big challenge for businesses and the whole sector, because with the financing of the banking system and the initiatives already taken by the government, as Mr. Papathanassis said, we can have continuation and an investment in innovation, investment in innovation, so as companies to transform themselves and become more modern. In this framework, we have corporate energy saving investments. Mr. Allen could talk to us about that probably, especially for SMEs. So, given that as a reality, and because we want to have socially responsible businesses that support transparency and governance, we can be optimistic that we will be able to move forward with sustainability and sustainable investments. With regard to the tools in a general framework of Europe, I would like to mention some initiatives that are discussed, and we have consultation at European level. Greek bonds is the first one. There is the blueprint regulation to have a standard. That will help a lot because green bonds are there, of course, but based on some principles, there is an alignment. But this regulation will bring a standardization, as I said, and we will talk about an alignment and transparency of what the green bond might be and is. And certifications, a lot of issues. We have a lot of raters that give certification about what green investment is. Since they use different methodologies and models, we have different results. ESMA has asked from Commission to move forward so as to have a supervision and certification of the certifiers to be sure about the methods and methodology use of those that do the certifications of green investments. And another issue is legislation. Integrating a legislation will assist us to have a clear framework for businesses to operate. For example, we know that we have the FDR, the mechanism for fund managers, taxonomy, and so as to have all goals, CSRD, which is expected to change the existing framework, and all listed companies will be included in that, and a great effort about ESI, about society, because environmental has already been discussed, as is lagging behind. So we try to accelerate things. And G, governance. In the framework of OECD, there is a discussion about including all changes in the principles of corporate governance. Changes are of paramount importance to include climate change standards, due diligence of services. This directive, which has to do with all ESG part. So we want to integrate the whole framework, and we, as a Capital Market Commission, we stand by the listed companies and all kinds of companies to be sure that they know the framework. We have started an effort to inform everybody, and we will continue our efforts so as the Greek ecosystem to be aware and be ahead of the developments out what is happening today at European level. Thank you very much.